Hi guys, it's Tamara Klosarik, one of the mentors at Social Media College. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to boost a Facebook post. So boosting a Facebook post is super easy. Facebook has created a really simple tool for those of us that might not be confident to jump into the Facebook Ads Manager, or we're just at the beginning of our ads journey. And so we just want to get a couple of ads out really fast, want to get our message out far and wide, and we don't really have the time to, really understand Ads Manager. And so we just want a nice, simple tool to be able to do that. Enter boosting a post. So 2 things before we begin. You have to make sure that you have a Facebook page. Duh. The second thing you need to make sure that you have is the right permission level for your page role. So for instance, you might be the employee of a business and you've been asked to boost a post. If you are an editor, then that's not at the advertiser level. You need advertising level access or higher. So advertiser, admin, that sort of thing. If you're editor, you need to ask one of the admins on the page to ensure that they increase your permission level to the advertiser status. Once you've got that and you've got your Facebook page ready and the post, obviously, then you're good to go. So we're going to use the example here on our faux cafe, which we call the social cafe. We're a cafe in the middle of Sydney. We love social media. And I've actually gone ahead about an hour ago and I put a post up for our special offer of free coffee. But we don't have many followers because we're new. So if we scroll up here, we have all of 1 like. And so I want to get the message out beyond just my one follower. So how can I do that? Well, I can actually put an ad spend behind this and I can boost a post. So one thing to kind of clarify is that not all posts can be boosted. And the way to determine whether the post can be boosted is you get to the bottom of the post and you'll see this button down here that says boost post. If it's blue, it means you can boost it. So we can boost this. We're going to click on that and click boost post. And now we're going to be presented with essentially what is really a simplified version of what you have to build in Ads Manager. It makes it really easy. And we're just going to ignore this little error here because I don't have a URL in there. And now the whole point of an ad is that you want somebody to do something, right? So they actually do want a URL in here. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to see if it's going to take my faux URL. Woohoo, it does. Awesome. Okay, great. So just like in the Ads Manager, on the right-hand side here, you can actually see the preview of what is going to go out. So if you scroll down a little bit, you can see the Learn More button. So just like building an ad, you can actually come in here and click Learn More. So let's actually look at the offer. Free coffee today only. Come visit us today at the Social Cafe. Purchase a croissant or muffin to receive a free medium coffee. But you have to be quick. Offer is valid for the first 30 people only. Okay, so let's have a look at our options. Do we want a Learn More button? Do we want a Shop Now button? We don't want a Shop Now button because you can't really buy the coffee online. But do you know what I love? As a bricks and mortar store, get directions. This is great. This is what we want. We don't really need to learn more. What really do people need to learn more about? It's pretty much self-explanatory in the ad. So what we want to do is find the button that's most appropriate to your offer and your ad. So for us as a bricks and mortar based business, I want people to come to my cafe for the free coffee offer. The best thing for them once they see that ad is they just need to know where to go. So we're going to hit Get Directions. And see the address is pre-populated from the page. And then now we get to choose our audience. So if you've watched any of my other videos when I make ads for the Social Cafe, you will know that targeting all of New South Wales from 18 to 65 is not really relevant for a cafe. I can spend all this money and people in Newcastle are not going to travel to Sydney to my fake cafe. So we're going to edit the audience to one that is more appropriate. Here we get the choice of selecting our gender, our age. I like to go around 25 to 40. Here. And I like to go Sydney. Narrow that down a little more. Let's just go in here. obviously you just need to pick the audience that's right for you. If you're an e-commerce store, for instance, then you might want to go Australia-wide because people can buy online and it doesn't matter where they are. But because we're a bricks and mortar store, if we advertise really too far away, for a free coffee, are they going to come? Not really. The other thing you can do is add demographics, interests, behaviors. Because we're a cafe, I'm not really going to worry about that because everybody loves coffee, right? And then we're going to scroll down to the bottom and click save. So we have our geographical location. The great thing is here, I can actually just go people in my local area. It does that for me, which is awesome. So we can do that as well and pick the kilometers, and it's actually done it from selected the radius, the radius of the kilometers from the address of the business, which is great. So you could do that. And then you've got some other ones where, you know, they've kind of made some suggestions. Then we've got some placements. Now, placements is where you want your ad to go. Do you want it in the Facebook newsfeed? Do you want it in the right-hand column on the Facebook page? So normally, by default, it's automatic. If we switch it off, you can actually pick the platforms that you want to advertise on. So you can see it's already on Facebook because we're a Facebook page. You can also pick Instagram, or you can deselect Instagram. But we're going to pick Instagram because I think people on Instagram like coffee too. Now, currently, this is where we want to set our budget. So sometimes Facebook gives you some warnings and things like that. So we've got a low spending budget. It's just pre-warning me that I've got a very high budget here. I'm a cafe. I just want $5 a day. And I want the ad to run for, well, actually, I want the ad to run just for today because my offer actually says today only. There's no point. Whoop. Yes, I know that. See, it likes to give you little tips. So it says ads that run for 4 days get better results. And that's true, because more data gets to run through it. But for the purposes of this example, it makes sense for me to run it for 1 day because my offer is for 1 day. It's $5 budget. But because I'm running it for 1 day, let's up the budget. And it's going to reach about 1,200 to 3,500 people, which is pretty good. Now, the other thing you want, and I don't think I have the Facebook Pixel switched on in this account, but you want to make sure that that's on. So, of course, mine's going to say not active. So we're just going to switch that back off again, but make sure yours is on because you want to be able to track people if they click on your ads, that sort of thing. And then that's going to tell me how much I'm going to spend for the day. And you just need to pick the account that you're going to use. And then once you have all of that, then all you need to do is scroll down to the bottom. Oh, why is that not? Here we go. Scroll down to the bottom. And I'm going to pick the right ad account that you want. Here we go. And we're happy with our ad. This is what it looks like. You can actually view what it looks like in different placements as well. This is what it looks like on Instagram, for instance. And once that all looks really nice, we can hit boost. And it's pretty much as simple as that. See how easy that was? It's like, pick the post, pick the audience, how much do you want to put on it, and boom, there you go. You're in and out in a few minutes. So this is really great for those of us that want to get something really simple out to a really basic audience, don't want to do too much retargeting or anything like that. They just need to get the message out fast. This is a really simple tool to do that. As soon as you want to get a bit more intelligent with it all, then that's where you actually want to go into Ads Manager and create all of that in Ads Manager. And there you have it.